Bạn sáng khỏe mắt too. Alright. Welcome back, everybody. Today is Saturday, I think. Let me check the date. April 5th, 2025. Again, was actually when Jesus was born. They reset the calendar. So it's kind of now if time has repeated itself like 1,000 times, this is not the first, but it is different. No, everything's not exactly the same. Alright, so I'm gonna accept some of this production here. I wish I had upgraded my oil refinery production instead of the command center, because I need that to upgrade. It costs almost 2,000 barrels, which is a crazy amount. The resource cost in games now is super inflated. I wish you could control it and at least get a choice of how much to spend and then get like a lower benefit, which would be fair, so that you could save resources for something else. Let's see. I found out how to turn off notifications in TikTok. It's actually in your profile. This game, notifications and stuff are all the way at the beginning. You gotta go back to here and go to options. That's different. It used to always be in the corner, so that's a little bit different. Well, so let's try this CA campaign one more time, then I'll do something else. So this is Henry Cooper Operations 310. I have the same strategy. Sometimes I change if things don't work out well. Okay, there's. Like how the fireworks are free though. But they don't really. God, I don't even have enough repairs. I need to stock up. I forgot. I wish there was a reminder or a thing that would auto stock up or auto remind you, hey, you're low on. Remind me when I have less than like 8 repairs. 8's like the minimum I like to have. Well, these CAs here are easier to take out. They're less powerful and their range is shorter. And they have less HP, so they go down easier. But the hardest ship to take out is the battleship. That's been a pain for me. My guns fire slow, and I only have like 2 barrels. And then my fleet's very weak. Can't control the fleet either. You kind of influence it, like if you go in front of a ship, they kind of follow you for a while, but then they just kind of go on their own way because they're programmed. They're not under your full command. Which is okay. It's less to manage. It's a pain to manage like a dozen ships. Whereas in the old game, you could escort and use like a ship to follow you. Like if you were a CV, I think you had like a smaller ship, like a destroyer that you could escort. That was helpful sometimes. But I think in this game, I don't see that option yet. It might be still there, or might not. But it was minor, so it doesn't make a big gameplay difference. It was just kind of nice to have another ship help you. Okay, I'm gonna use the repair. If I can destroy this BB, I got a chance and survive. But if he hammers me like he's doing now, I'm in trouble. It's a super U-moto. I'm in trouble. I got bombers coming for me. Makes me wish I would have taken out the CV first, but I didn't know where it was. It's kind of an inconvenient place. You're lucky the CV just appears right in front of you. And you're able to take it out in a few minutes. But it took 40 ships. I wish I would get XP for this, but it's okay. Here, we're going to repair the ship. Thankfully, the repair is cheap now. It's only 1 gold coin, which is a bargain. If it were cheap gold coins, which some you can get only for like $1 or $2, which is nice. Let's go with online expert. The problem with online experts, it used to be easier, like with the PC version, to get XP, but the levels were really high. I remember 45 was, I think, higher. It was more than like 7,000 XP. So it's a trade-off. Now you get less XP, but the levels lower and easier to get. So, which is probably better. I used to be a fan of inflation and thought higher prices were better for everybody. Everybody would have more, but really it doesn't. It doesn't work out that way. Really, the higher the prices, you get less, and then you lack so much to the point where it's hard to live. Which I wish everybody would just practice charity. Like after, like charity all day. We don't need, like, we just give up on money. There's literally that verse where they say you can't serve God and money. If you serve God, then God is charity, and then business is money. I'm starting to hate all of business because there's no point in taking money from your customer, owing them, then giving back all the money to the customer that you owe. You might as well just give it for free and ask for prayer or labor or trade something. All right, let's see if we can sink a few ships here. Oh, and I remember there's an achievement that if I can sink with my CA here, about 13 more ships, I can get 2,000 XP, which would help. But I'm only about 4.5 levels away from the level 45 BB, but I don't have enough steel yet, but I gotta save up for that. Which will take, I think, at least a day to build. So, but if I have enough gold or purchase gold, I can instant it. Which once in a while is nice, but it just feels like kind of a waste. It ruins the anticipation. Plus, you jump to another ship too quickly, you miss. You don't get to fully enjoy the other ships that you had or your last ship. Like, it's nice to go back down to the CL. There's some advantages. Some of them have death charges. I'm about to pass out here. And the guys, yep, you got me. I put the smoke out too late. I sunk 1 ship, so that's good. Got 210. Okay, I got some kind of battle pass thing. Oh, I got rewards. Oh, 50 gold. Yeah, I'll claim that. Sweet. Check the rewards and claim them when you can. Don't leave them too long, because they all do have an expiration date. Just if you're lucky, some of them are really long. Alright, so we got 113,000. Let's take a look at my achievement if I... Oh, sweet. 92, that's higher than I thought. So I only need 8 more ships. I'm gonna go for that versus the operations, which I've done. I think almost like 30 operations, and I did almost all of them when I originally played Navy Field, like 15 or 20 years ago. I think it was almost 20 years ago, like back in 2004 is when I played. So a lot of people think I'm like a newbie because I have a lower ship, and I'm like, no. I'm like an old retired vet that just came back with another account because I don't know how to recover my old account, which is okay. It's nice to play the first levels again. I never recorded it back then, um, though I could have. I just didn't know about free OBS software. I kind of wish I had recorded and created like a channel and stuff. Because it's easier to create things when you're living in the U.S. When you're traveling, there's difficulties that some people, seem to have no problem with, but I've been running into issues with not being able to control my own account. And I hate the forced security codes all the time, where you just logged in and they ask you for another code, and there's no like email option or code just directly on the page, you know, or some kind of like permanent code that you can select. Always rotating forever on like accounts that don't even have any income on them. It doesn't make sense. It's like securing worthless garbage on the street, putting alarms and cameras for garbage or worthless crap or just water. Like that. That's like when I see bakery shops have a security guard here in Vietnam. I'm like, a bakery shop? Like out of the. But then the other places don't have it. Like a gold store doesn't have it. And I'm like, what the heck? Makes you feel like almost like bakery goods are worth more than gold. But they have to put security guards to help people. Did I sink a ship yet? No. I'm hoping I get this one. Yeah, Israel or something. Man, it's so hard. There's only 2 ships now. Oh, I didn't get my repairs, but that's okay. There's only 2 ships, and this guy's one of them. And I keep missing him. Yeah, I hit finally. Surprisingly, he's not hitting me back, but I'm not doing much damage to him. The other CA is just hammering on me. I was kind of late getting the scat out. I always forget that the smoke blocks your view. You can still see a shrouded ocean, but you can't see your opponent's ship. So I sunk 1 ship. That's good. Return to harbor. So I only need 7 more ships. On average, per round, I sink about a ship or 2 only. There's only 10 opponent ships, and you have 10 ships on your side, so it's hard when you're in competition with other players. Okay. I like how when you promote to master, it doesn't cost anything but time. Oh, No, it's costing a few. Oh god. Yeah, I need to stock up on repairs. So actually, yeah, I need more repairs here. Stock up on smoke. Smoke's a bigger pack and it's cheaper. I wish repairs were just cheap. Because repair is not a full repair. You only get like 5,000 HP more. There's a long clock to wait. So